Yep. And he doesn't want to be running his Seraph deck into DinoT's Forest. So they're trying to mind game each other as to what deck they're playing first or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just coin flips at this point.
It's basically if DinoT wins with his wins first, and then Gomms has to win twice if he plays with his Forest, DinoT's Forest. He might have a chance. Alright, so he is going Forest first, and then he's going with the swords. So if DinoT wins here, that means he doesn't have to worry about Odin, right? Does he run Odin on his other deck? West? Anyways. Seems like Gomms has a good 1-2 drop. Yep.
Got crashed.
Yep. Hopefully the screen share still works.
I think you have to put it up again.
Is it up?
Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, it should be. See it loading. Alright, cool.
Alright. Anyways, so he had a really good opening. He just cleared out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He cleared out a lot. He just played 2 fairies and that's it, and cleared out both of the fairy circles.
God damn.
So now.
That's good. He has a Rhino Roach.
Yep.
We're watching in Gomms' point of view.
Yep.
Okay. So he did manage to cue his sword into the Haven Killer Forest, so hopefully he can win this one.
Well, wouldn't it be better if DinoT win this one and for him to 2-0 this other match?
I thought we were rooting for the perspective of the host.
Well, strategically, like, he doesn't want to have a match where he has to play with his Odin against his Haven.
It actually doesn't matter because you have to win with both decks anyways. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter.
Okay.
What the hell am I saying?
Never mind then.
The fucking 2-deck format doesn't matter whether you win this one or not. It's just you have to win with both.
I guess when we had our 3-deck, it would have mattered. Gonna miss that 3 format for a bit. Anyways, Avon Blader is looking pretty good here. Evoing it. Gets a boost for the Fervid.
You probably don't even evolve the Avant.
Oh yeah. He can trade the mate or just go off ace. Yeah, trade.
Next turn we got Utahime coming down. Fishies everywhere. Fishies in the sea. Arise.
Fishy, fishy, fishy. It smells fishy in here.
Okay then, I think this might mean he has an Ancient Elf or something, unless... I guess he was going for the roll on the Fervid. Basically, you play it, then Ancient Elf, then play it again and kill off the Fervid. And he was hoping for the 50-50, and now he's thinking, what do I do now? I cannot kill the Fervid and the Avant Blader, so I will take damage next turn. Unless he's got something else in his hand. Once again, I feel really bad that we can't see the opponent's deck, or their hand, for that matter. So yeah, he was going for the 50-50. Ah, Jesus. So the Ultimate is coming down, and then the 1-2 is evolving into the 5-3. And then Fervid can smack face for 3. Unless there's a better play this turn. Is there a better play?
Just playing the Alwitas if he wants to go that route. If not, he can use the Sea Queen.
Yeah, you remember like all those games of Sword where I'm like, oh, just develop the Otahime.
Yeah.
Just do it. And because they didn't do it, they always lost.
Yeah.
So just fucking do it, man. Just one time, I want to see it.
I'm just saying the alternative aside from Sea Queen. He can just play Alwitas in 3 and then whatnot. But Sea Queen is, yes, it's better. You can just evo one of the 1/2s and just bash into that and just go face for 3 damage. He also has 2. Oh.
You just forward pause up. I'm tilted. The Alwitas represents face damage. I don't know why you do that. You leave yourself with a very weak board. This is a very weak board. You would have gotten 1 less damage, and instead of a 2-3, you would have a 3-4 and 2 1/2s and like distribute amongst multiple bodies.
And now he has to deal with the Fairy Beast.
Yeah, the thing is like you need presence on the board. In the case of Fairy Beast, like what happens here is you don't get the minion damage from Otahime anymore, and Alwitas was your burst. You could have used Alwitas for burst. And you even drew the save command. Oh god. He
would have had like he would have had actually a very strong damage next turn too.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what he does this turn. He's not out of it.
You can still play the Sea Queen here.
Yeah. I don't believe DinoT has done a lot of cycling for one, and
he's currently at 15 shadows.
Alright, he's opting once again not to play the Otahime, and in doing so he draws a second Otahime, and you cannot play 2 in 1 turn.
I think
so
he is.
The Otahimes are just not coming down.
I think he's just trying to do maximum damage instead of going slower.
He's opting for immediate damage instead of DPS. Damage per turn, actually DPT, damage per turn. And I don't think that's correct in this situation. You only go for deep burst, like immediate damage if you think you're going to die, or if you you need something to challenge a Tia. You needed an Otahime, and now it might even be GG. Actually, no, never mind. The whole Soul Swing works here. I really don't like this. Maybe I'm completely wrong about what you need to be playing, but like from what I've seen in this tournament, if you do not do the Otahime on turn 6, and you just keep waiting, just because you think you have like value plays or whatever, against Purgatory by the way, you're not looking for value, you're looking for sticking minions, as many minions as possible on the board. So, yeah.
I think I would have played the Sabaki there, instead of the Hold Soul Twang.
I actually would have just played Otahime, like right now. I just want one of them to go down, man. Come on.
And the Will of the Forest.
The Will of the Forest is that you die. You get punished. Punish him? Oh god.
Oh, that... Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He has a recovery.
Oh,
and he gets a clear.
Punished. So, how many shadows are we looking at now?
We are currently at 21 shadows.
Okay, so if there's a Purgatory and Altered Fate, then Gomms is going to lose. The Otahime is finally coming down on turn 9, which by turn 9 she's not overpowered at all. If you play a 6-drop and a 3-drop, it would be the same amount of body as Otahime by now. So... Yeah.
And he can also just play Alter Fate to get the PTP and then 21-30 shadows and then just win there.
We'll see if DinoT gets the punish in. The game is getting dragged on because Fairy Beast is... Oh god!
Not the Nature Guidance and the Fairy Beast back in hand.
Gomms, you had this game, man. I swear to god. We've seen at least, I think it was like 4 games, maybe 3, where not playing Otahime on 6 and going for like... What do you even call the Alwitas play there? Is it just... Is it value?
No.
I wouldn't even call that value.
No, he's just doing it to have...
It looks like a nice trade. On paper, it looked like a nice trade. Yeah. That's why he did it. But there was no point. Having Otahime on turn 6 negates all trades. It doesn't even matter if you trade well after Otahime comes down on 6.
That's another thing too. Like, if you had Alwitas and he had no Evos, it might have been okay. But Sea Queen overall does much better, especially with an Evo where you could have just had a board presence, like you said, and then Sage Commander after it. And then he wouldn't be able to do all these plays.
Seems he still has a fighting never mind.
No. That was the third
fighting chance.
That is the third Will of the Forest.
Yeah. I'm guessing the team is gonna come down again.
Yep.
But if the path is here, then we gone.
It's 27 shadows as well. And 2 of them bash into the Otahime. I mean, he can just play that. Like, at this point, is either he Alter Fates here and win, or not.
He doesn't even need an Alter Fate. He said he was at 29 shadow, right?
Yeah, 29 shadows.
Yeah. If there's a Purgatory, then it's done for. Alright, do we get the punish?
Question
Gomms
is...
should have won this like 5 or how many turns ago? Like 3 or 4 turns ago or something.
4 turns ago.
Yeah. What do you got, man?
Though, even though Tornus lost, he is still third, which means he gets $50 and Steam card and a pack. Excuse me.
Wait, is it the third Fairy Beast?
Yes. No, it's not the third Fairy Beast. It's the one that he put in his hand, remember?
That was the third Fairy Beast.
He saved it with the Nature Gun, is put it in his hand, and then he played Will of the Forest.
Oh god, I missed it. My bad.
Yes.
Fuck. Holy cow.
And
He's
now
actually trying to kill off the Fairy Beast now.
yes, yes he is.
Guess that means he...
It's not a bad play, but it's also, I think, not good either. And he missed a chance to play Fencer. But I guess this is fine too, but in the end, Purgatory is finally down.
There it is. I guess he didn't have a spell in his hand to use. Because he would have played it last turn if he had a spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is over.
Gomms had this. I think he had it in the bag, but Sotihime's came down way too late. Good game.
And now there is nothing really much that he can do around this. And now we get to see Haven and Forest.
I just noticed your Shadowverse window covers up quite a lot of your screen. I think I actually lowered mine to try to make it look more like the Memu or the emulator size.
Oh yeah, this is like max. It's for you to see. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Max resolution.
Yeah.
PogChamp.
Yeah. Otherwise,
show me your desktop background.
Really?
Craigasm. Okay. Is that an airport?
No, it's a train.
Oh.
What? Anyways,
I was off for a split second. Okay, sorry.
We're back to Swords versus Haven. Gomms not having a great hand right now. He doesn't have a 1, but maybe he can... Nope, he still doesn't get it. It's quite unfortunate. And the fact that he doesn't have a 1 or 2 play right now, this isn't good.
Nope, no 2-drop, and your 3-drop is... I guess this is alright. I mean, you missed your 2-drop. You don't have a Fencer in your hand.
And he
Full
doesn't.
Fencer, that is.
And he hasn't done any damage in 3 turns now. Going into turn 4.
From what I've seen, early game damage doesn't really matter as much against Haven because they heal it up anyways.
Yep.
What matters is having minions on the board past turn 5, 6. And Otahime, having that in his hand looks really nice. Getting the stage. Okay. This is as decent of a hand as you can get against Haven. Despite missing the 2 and 4, I think he's got a good shot. Because Haven's problem is that besides Themis, they can't answer your board very easily. And like even now, he can't kill the 2/2 Fencer. So what's going on? Double Alana's in front of you. Okay. This might be the space DinoT needs. Because Gomms has a very weak turn 5. And if DinoT can follow up with a strong turn 6, then he might be able to put Gomms on the back foot. But if DinoT isn't able to make any like large tempo plays, then Gomms is just going to overrun him with the Otahime / Sage Commander. Assuming no Themis, of course. This is kind of weird. If DinoT has 2 small heal creatures, it's going to be very nice.
Oh, he's still going to Evo that one.
I don't know if you want to Evo here.
Yeah.
But guess it's alright.
I would have kept it, and then Evo with the Sea Queen coming out. Oh, nice bait though.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think you have a second Themis, Dino.
Yeah. Usually... I smell... Yeah, it's gonna be a second Themis.
You think he has a second one? Okay.
Because usually they don't Themis there. Even if it's 2. If it's like more than 3, they will start Themising, but... I think there's a second in his hand right now. Calling it. If he doesn't here, it won't be looking good.
Oh, GFDI means God fucking damn it.
Oh.
Yep. Alright.
Am I being ridiculed?
Oh, there's a second one.
See?
Yeah. So he wants to create a big board this turn so that Dino can't play Seraph. He has to keep pressuring super hard, and that is the most high pressure play. Is it? These evolves have been very
aggressive.
The evolve phase makes you very nervous because if you give your opponent a turn to just clear off your board and leave a minion there, and you have to respond with like just developing your board, and it's not enough to pressure life, then your opponent's just going to be able to drop the Seraph safely. In this case, this is alright.
He gets to whole soul swing.
Right. Yeah, he can still whole soul swing it. It's fine. Okay, he's drawn into the 2/3 drops here, which is amazing, because you're still pressuring very, very hard. The Sage Commander threat is there.
Yep, Salvage Trooper to do 8 damage. And this also allows him to not drop the Seraph because how close his HP is.
We might be looking at a 3rd Themis. That is what DinoT needs right now.
I don't know about a 3rd. I know he had 2 in his hand. And Sabaki is actually... Sabaki's looking good.
They can't remove anything, and while they're developing a shit ton of stuff, they can't remove multiple bodies. It's too hard for them.
As I said, Sabaki's looking really good right now. If he heals again.
Oh. Okay, so he's getting very close to his Arya turn.
Oh. Would you Sage Commander just go all face?
I think that's... Yeah, actually that's okay.
I mean, this is okay too.
When you play Tsubaki, it runs the risk of losing out to Themis, but I guess there's no Themis risk. Because if you Sage Commander, you can cash your damage in, and your opponent has to remove their own creatures anyways, because they don't want to leave any bodies up.
Yep. And next turn he can win here too. Themis Decree.
There's the Themis, yep. I expect to see him play like as many creatures as possible. Wow. Okay, DinoT is going to win. He's gonna win! Wait, let me not get too hasty. So the Tsubaki kills the 6/5 now. Fortunately for him. And then he can play a full fence behind it. Alright, okay. Fair enough, but the 12 health total is kind of... And it's gonna keep getting larger.
Yep.
The health differential. Every turn, there's heals coming down. So that was the third Themis. My god.
So now he can play he can practically play anything, and we don't know what else he has in his hand, but it looks like they're third.
Oh my god. Oh snap.
And this doesn't look pretty at
Too
all.
much value. Oh, the 7 to face. The pain.
He needs Aurelia right now.
Aurelia's... I guess. She's alright. Oh,
Gets it.
he drew it, but I think... yeah, it's probably better than Sage Commander, actually.
It is, because next turn is lethal if he has to heal. At least with Aurelia he can negate one. And there's already a full board, so you can just go straight face here. That means he also has to...
Wait, he has to go face?
Yeah. Aurelia?
Are you saying play the Aurelia and go face?
Yes.
You wouldn't trade, you don't want to trade off anything?
Well,
what happens is, if DinoT has 2 heals, then you die.
The thing is, it's a full board and it negates 1 damage, so... Alright, so now he has to play like... How many heals? 2 heals.
2 heals and dead.
Still
yeah,
lethal.
like he doesn't have to kill. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a lethal draw for Gomms? Nope.
Did he play all veteran?
Did he play all veterans?
Yeah. He can now trade, and then go face for 2. And then play the Avon later.
It still takes 2 heals to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just... we have to take guesses as to what is in DinoT's hand. We can't say anything definitive. God. Give us the tournament client side games. Oh my god, this game is still going on.
Black Inscriptor, he doesn't have any answers.
Holy shit!
He doesn't have any answers. He just need to draw at least 2 more damage.
Yeah.
And the Sacred Plea is down, leaving him with no room.
Is making it impossible to play anything. He's 1 off.
He's 1 off.
Draw.
He can definitely. He's not lethal, but can definitely play board.
Yeah. He's actually
He trades.
Here. I guess it's fine. There's no third Themis.
No third Themis. Nothing. No Odin. Like next turn. He came back from this. Nice. Gomms takes that win. That was a very close match. And now we get to see mirror matches. Haven versus Haven.
Okay, so they're 1-1.
Yep. They're 1-1 now. Now it's Haven.
Seraph Mirror, correct?
Yep. Both of them are Seraph Haven.
This basically comes down to who is first player, and if they are first player, then they win the Seraph matchup. And then after that, you think about... So, he will win the Seraph race. And the second thing to consider is, can one person develop an Alana's board large enough to pressure people into stop playing the Seraph on turn 8. And if you can do that, then you can play your Seraph first.
He doesn't have to play both of those. I guess this is fine. Having a board presence. His Elena drops down first.
Okay, get the Sacred Keep proc off, and Prison Priest coming down. Cycle for that Seraph. Is it here? Seraph has come.
So now all he needs is to keep all of his cards, cooldown cards, and play the one that he has in hand right now.
Yep, he's even ahead on board at the moment. Well, it's not going to be permanent, it's something. The good thing is DinoT hasn't dropped any amulets down, so the threat of a large Ilana's turn is very far away.
Yep.
His turn 4 is very weak in the Prison Priest.
Can play the Blackened Scripture here. Or he can play Priest of the Cudgel.
I think he might...
Yeah.
Okay, this is fine. It's okay developing a board on this turn because there's no Themis to respond to it. And as you've seen in the last few games, Haven cannot deal with multiple bodies. Like Seraph Haven just cannot do it without Themis. So you can push a lot of damage this turn, I'm guessing, but at the end of the day it doesn't really matter that much. Because he's probably winning with Seraph.
Well, don't count that out just yet. The previous match we thought DinoT was gonna win.
What was the previous match? Was that the...
Sword versus
Haven?
Yeah. When he played the third Alana down. Doesn't look too good right now though.
To be fair, if DinoT had like a few cards, like if he had lethal potentially with 2 heal cards on like multiple occasions. I honestly thought he had it, but unfortunately not. Or unfortunately for him not. Need to be unbiased.
You're being what?
I need to be unbiased. Let's see what he's got. Alright, here comes Ilana's buffs and...
and now the statue... Yeah, in statue.
He doesn't have the countdown reduction, but it's still correct to play it here. Also, it kind of convinces your opponent, like at this point, DinoT is thinking, do I need to go for the face play or can I play my own Seraph? That's what he's thinking right now.
Well, if he plays the Seraph here, he might have a chance if he has all 3 countdowns. That actually gets him to win.
He'll probably win if he plays his Seraph down.
However, don't know what he has in his hand.
And to be fair, at 20 health, you can't really race this guy. Like, if you go for the face play, you probably can't kill him anyways. He should play his Seraph if he has it. Because you can't win the race anyways. The face race, that is. Going face will not be faster than the Seraph ticking.
And even then, Gomms doesn't have all the cooldown reduction to bring it down, but he does have Themis Decree and Healing Prayer. So he doesn't have it.
Nope.
He's looking to find answers with that draw. And he's going with the board route. Themis Decree into Healing Prayer. 2 to face first.
I think you don't even play the healing prayer right now. You just save it and play your like maybe prison priest or something. I don't know. Cause like there's no point doing it now because you're not going to die, and if you save it, it's like still some surprise factor. Yeah, there it is.
I'd play the healing, but getting a second in statue serve is not too bad.
It doesn't matter when you play the healing prayer because you can always play whatever countdown card you draw.
Yep.
That's why it doesn't matter if you play the healing prayer now or later. It matters if you have a creature on board. That's why you go with the creature first.
Gomms.
As expected, the Seraph Haven that plays Seraph wins. He hasn't won yet, but this Sledgehammer can clear this off unless he draws the countdown he needs to win now. Yep, Sledgehammer dealing with it. Deal with it, bro. I'm winning in Seraph and board. Look at that. The Alana's coming down and he's gonna be able to heal. There's no winning.
If he wins this actually knocks DinoT down to the losers. And now we get to see a second losers or grand final. Why not?
Angels!
And game.
Alright, so Gomms ties it up.
Mm-hmm.
And now both players just need to win one set to win. Good games.
Now we're going to be doing DinoT's perspective. Now let's see if they're going to play the same thing as Swords versus Forest.
Trying to mind game each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, it doesn't matter because this format means it doesn't matter whatever you do. It doesn't matter, nothing matters.
You don't
Your
matter.
choices don't matter. To win with both decks against them anyways.
Yeah. Well, winning first is an advantage.
Mm.
By the way, we're 4-4 even now.
What?
We're even.
Even?
Yeah. Cast Curse. Oh wait, it's not 4-4, is it?
No, there were like 10 losses at one point, if I remember correctly.
And then
How can it be 4-4?
well, we have 4 casters, or 4 hosts that we won with. So if we get this as the 5th one, we'd be breaking at, what, 40%? Roughly?
I don't know. Just forget about the curse. The curse doesn't exist.
It does not. Yes. But we just prove it doesn't exist. Nice one drop.
The Alana's versus mid-range sword.
Yep.
Just gonna drop the rabbit healer here to try to contest. Just kidding. Oh my god, he skipped the 2-drop. Feels bad, man. Just skipped the 2-drop. With cummies.
I don't see why not. He can just... I see a lot of Seraph do that same thing, where they skip their turns for their heals, because it gets all healed back.
The sword skipped his 2-drop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
It makes sense to save rabbit healer, because it's like your Ilana's synergy. It's fine. What's not fine is if Gomms is able to skillfully have the Floral Fencer in his hand as second player on turn 4. Much like he does so right now. Excellent work. That was entirely due to your own skill, not due to chance. Okay.
No beast call Aria, but he can definitely heal himself starting now. Hopefully coming back. Bright side to it is he's gonna have to use his Themyscira, but he needs an answer to follow up with a second or first Otohime on turn 6. I would think that
this is one of the things that second player has a really good advantage over Ilana's Haven is that because of your early Floral Fencer and like the fact that Ilana's can't really respond to you without evolves and their evolve comes late, you're going to be able to build up a big enough board that forces out a Themis before the Otihime even comes down.
Yep.
So if he does have the Otihime in his hand, then this game is looking very much in his favor. Because this board has to be dealt with the Themis. There's no other response to it at the moment.
If he tries to do with a double rabbit and a blackened scripture, that doesn't really help much either. Oh, well, Priest of Cudgel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He goes with it. There we go.
Which means that,
oh, he's opting not to do the scripture.
It's a weaker board, and it also prevents him from using Otohime. If you want to look at it that way.
I actually would have liked to do the scripture because your rabbit healer did the same exact thing because it's trading 1-for-1 with the fencer. But you're just giving your opponent the option to go face at that point.
Oh man, look at that Subooty. Quite big. Anyways, it was a good drop and an Evo to clear. So now I think Blackened Scripture and Rabbit Healer. Oh, there's the Seraph. Actually, Themyscira would be pretty good here. And then play off the Seraph, maybe.
He's going to Monastic Beast Call Scripture, because you want to put the Beast Call down now. You don't want to wait. And the Themis is, it's not necessary at the moment. I don't think it is, at least.
Yep.
So I expect Scripture, Monastic Beast Call, or like Scripture, Rabbit Beast Call, I don't know. We'll see. If you play Themis now, you don't have any response to whatever your opponent plays next turn. Like, there's absolutely nothing you can do next turn. He doesn't develop the Aria.
No, he's still trying to get the board. And his hand is looking more and more dead at the moment.
It's actually alright. If Gomms goes for the board trade and then plays Otihime, then he can Themis and Beast Calaria afterwards.
Good answers. I mean, at least he has a board. But... and statue still doesn't look good to drop here. He doesn't have any cooldowns either. I think it's better if he just played the Beast Call Monastic Healing Angel at this point.
He can't allow this board to live, and he has to... and if he does let the board live, he has to heal. What did he do last turn? I actually missed it.
Which one?
Okay, I see, I see. So... Themis Beast Call... Possibility. The only other possibility I see here is... Healing and Beast Call. You can't just drop Seraph here because Sage Commander kills you. Sage Commander is lethal.
Mm-hmm. Is he alive? Are we dead? Is the game over? Okay.
No, he's just thinking long and hard. He's decided that if he Themises now, he's going to lose anyways or something along that lines. Oh, are we getting the Sage off the Maid Leader? That is the real question. Is he going to tutor for the Sage?
Does he get this? Does he get it? No.
No. Okay.
Okay. So Themis
This is
Decree.
looking very good for DinoT. No.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. You can
Yep,
play
Themis
the...
comes out
Yep.
And then heals come in.
Yep. Ooh.
Okay, it looks like he made the right call. Oh my goodness.
So now he has 2 turns left. It's only 5 HP. He needs to drop down Alweda's. And
So here's the train of thought DinoT went through. I'm gonna try to make a guess as what he thought. So if you have a situation where Sage Commander was lethal, right? If you do the Themis and you do the Aria, the sword is going to develop a board anyways, and if you're making your play assuming that your opponent has Sage Commander, the Sage Commander is just as good if they do the develop turn and then have the Sage Commander still in their hand. So you would have lost the Sage Commander even if you did the Themis. That's why he did this Seraph.
it's pretty much a yellow tactic at that point. Hail Mary. Guessing that his opponent doesn't have it. And now he can just heal it all back up. And he can manage to kill off one of the 3-4. This is actually really good now for him.
Yep.
And he's coming back. That's why I feel like Ultahime versus Seraph is so difficult to play. Because it's a dead card.
It's not dead. It's on turn 6. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but turn 9... It's
yeah, later on.
It's just dead. That's what I meant.
I wouldn't say it's dead. It's just it's not overpowered on turn 9.
Yeah.
It just feels
Underwhelming.
Because Otahime normally feels overpowered, but if you just wait to play it, then yeah, I'm going on that same rant again.
Yep.
You know my feelings about leaking
Yes.
Otahimes.
Yep.
And it's probably not even his fault though, because he probably drew it late. The Seraph is just ticking every turn.
He's thinking what he could possibly be having in his hand.
He's thinking if he wants to go face, actually, because, actually...
Yep. Because he has lethal in his hand as well.
But why would you? Because if the 1-2 goes into the 6... He's got 6 plus 10... The Sage plus some other buff kills.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 damage.
Yeah, he needs Sage and another card.
What other card can buff him if he's just gonna bash one of the 1-2?
Mentors, there's also... I think Gomms is running Demonic Strike, if I remember correctly.
Oh, well...
No, he's not. He has an Angelic Barrage. So if there's a Sage plus a... Let's actually look through the cards, what he can have.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's fine, yeah. The only thing that kills him is Sage plus Barrage. So this was an okay play. And I think you go face... Yeah, it probably was correct to go face here because your Seraph isn't going to pop anytime soon. Because you don't have the countdown reduction. And going face is the faster path to victory. And this threatens lethal. So your opponent has to trade into your cards.
The sword?
Yeah, sword has to trade in if they don't have lethal.
Yep.
Because, or he has to play slow. Oh, this is actually interesting now. Oh, he's still trading.
He would need to, because he's thinking that he might have a heal, and he might as well do that. So now it's gonna be lethal damage, unless he draws into... Nope. He has to kill it. And trade.
Is Sage plus charge lethal here? Perfect becomes a 4 attack. Yeah, okay, if he has Novice Trooper, DinoT is dead.
Novice Trooper. All Soul Swing. Ah, almost. Well played.
DinoT might lose, actually. Oh wait, it's popping. Never mind. Damn. I can't mouse over anything, man. It sucks.
It's okay.
Right, so
now we get to see Forest versus Haven.
Round 2. And this is the DinoT is going to be able to play his Haven Killer Forest against Gomms' Haven. Seraph Haven. The Odins. I think DinoT's going to take it because of that reason, because he's going to be able to play his Forest into that Haven deck.
Yeah. Now we have Fairy Whisper, Fairy Circle, Alter Fate. I kind of like having Alter Fate in my hand.
With this hand, yeah, it's good to have. That doesn't even matter. He has such a good Alter Fate. As first player, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh, but the Vanguard, actually, that's...
Oh no, and that's an Odin too. Well, he doesn't really need Odin.
No, he doesn't even want to have Odin. It's fine. Just toss away all the Odins. Odin doesn't matter.
So he has 2 cards.
He's dead in this matchup.
He's trading though.
Gomms has missed his 2-drop on Sword, I think 3 games in a row now?
Yep.
Is that true? 3 games in a row.
No, two games in a row.
Did he have a 2-drop the other game?
Yes.
'Cause I know we saw 3 of his Sword games. Okay.
Interesting that he played the 2-3 for now, which is not a bad play.
Yep, it's stopping any pressure that Sword can mount. Here comes the Altered Fate. Actually, this might be a turn where you just drop Purgatory. I've seen, oh, what?
Wow.
Second Fate.
Wow, this is actually a perfect curve, perfect hand.
This is stupid.
The power of PTP when you have a good hand.
Ace the Rainbow.
Yeah. If DinoT wins this, this is his 2nd time winning the tournament.
He's cheating. It's rigged. Yeah, this is getting evolved. Okay. So this is the pressure that Gomms wants to try to shove DinoT out of this game. But the 2nd Ancient Elf should be able to hold the line.
He can play 2 of the 1/1 fairies, and then the Ancient Elf.
Yep. I think he might actually play fairies and then roach the 4/4, and then evolve a fairy into the 1/2. Clear the board off. That's also another potential play. That would be fairy, fairy circle, fairy, rhino, roach into the 4/4 and evolve one of your fairies into 1/2. And then next turn you can path and fate potentially.
Yeah.
How much shadow does he have again?
Currently at 14 now.
Okay.
16.
Holy moly. Okay, he's just opting to do the circles now. I guess that's fine.
He could just do that with the Alter Fate for next turn.
Yeah. I just kind of liked playing the fairy circles and the fairies and the roaches because you still have the same amount of cards in your hand because you see how he burned the fairies? He could have had those fairies on board instead, and he could have cleared the board off, and it would actually challenge the floor fencer much better. But he draws the Will of the Forest anyways, and instantly plays it. That's why not. It is the answer.
The exact answer he needs.
Yep. The Fairy Circle Rhino Roach would have left a 3-1 and a 3-2 and a 1-1 on board, which would have been able to challenge the Floral Fencer and whatever the sword played afterwards. And you'd still have the same size Altered Fate. He's gonna go for the Altered Fate now, probably.
And he's currently at
5 health.
18.
Oh, 18 Shadow, yeah. He's down to 5 health after this turn. Here it comes. Altered Fate.
26 shadows. Ooh, and with a nature guidance.
This is looking bad. He has no shadow generation in his hand at the moment. Wait, how many shadows is it again?
26.
Okay, yeah, he needs 4?
He needs to get 4 shadows.
That might do it.
Yeah, that might do it.
So you Elven Princess Mage, bounce it, Glimmering Wings, and that should mill you enough so that you have a shadow.
28, 29, play Will of the Forest. Does he have enough for Will of the Forest though?
No, I'm saying Elven Princess Mage, bounce your Princess Mage, and then Glimmering Wings. That might give you the PTP. He might go for the Fairy Beast though. I don't know. The Fairy Beast is kind of weird here because the Sage Commander should burst through your heal anyways. He could do Tia. Okay, so he's gonna go for the Elven Princess Mage, bounce, Glimmering Wings, I think it is. Is that enough Shadow? I didn't actually count.
Yes, it should be enough.
Okay. So this brings you to
28.
Glimmering Wings.
30.
Okay. We counted correctly, boys.
So what are the chances of him winning here with 5 HP left remaining?
Alwedas plus Novice is the only way out.
Unless he runs...
Oh wait, he doesn't even have 9 mana, never mind, there's no way out.
No, does he have
Double Quick later,
Demonic Strike?
He doesn't run Demonic Strike. Gomms doesn't have Demonic Strike.
Right. Now he just heals.
We have the fucking decks.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Rest in pieces, Gomm. Damn, son. Feels bad, man.
Still playing, despite that PTP is down on the ground.
I mean, he just smelled the first place, and it's just...
He's just gonna keep trying to play.
Yeah.
This is actually quite sad.
You never give up against the Demon King, Arissa. Arissa is Selwyn now. Why are you playing Selwyn, DinoT? What is wrong with you?
Maybe you should ask him that.
Yeah, maybe I should. He missed lethal, but it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, he doesn't miss lethal. My bad. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Played it to the very end.
Alright. Congratulations, DinoT. You've
won your second.
showed NA who's boss.
Pretty
Showed
much.
The West